So this thing does come very well packaged. Look at, this is some of the package material, and we've already cleaned up a lot. Instructions seem to be pretty straightforward. So this is the rotating mechanism. So the piece that doesn't have these little studs, it looks like this gets bolted to the top. So this is the one side of the top upside down. So they put some metal banding in here. This is basically to keep it probably from bending, but it also probably keeps it from cupping over time. You know, with different moistures and things like that, wood likes to do funky things. So this is probably in here to keep it from moving. It's pretty thick steel too. So step one is, and everything's clearly marked, which is really nice. BB, AA, CC, and it comes with a Allen key. We're gonna start with BB. They give you the bolt and then the washers all separately. This one, it's already together. Thanks, Costco. All right, so it says we need 4 of these, and we're gonna use those to bolt down this assembly. 1 screw, 1 bolt here. Okay, that's attached. Now we're gonna attach the leg, which is very well attached. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 metal plates here that we're gonna attach into. This is the leg, so very secure. The AA screw, which are like the longer ones, and it's gonna take all 6 of them. So, let me get 1 in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 of them. 1, 6, 5. Oh, but they give you 6 bolts in case you lose one. That's really smart. Or one's cross-threaded, whatever. It's always good to have that 1 extra one. You know, I used to work for, when I worked for in an engineering department for that one company, they always would give 1 extra of every bolt. They said it was cheaper to give the extra bolt than to have a customer call and complain that they lost a bolt or that one wasn't included. Yeah. Okay, before we tighten these down, we're just gonna check the spacing all around, and it's looking pretty good. And I'm gonna make sure I don't tighten up this side without tightening this up. I'm gonna tighten like a top, no, I'm joking, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna tighten them all up and then come back and tighten them again. And I'm gonna make these pretty tight because these will, this is the edge here. It's gonna get a lot of torque here. But you can see they really reinforce this. Like this is here, this is here. I really like it. I'm sure this is all glued as well. So. All right, so I removed my baseboard because I want this to be flat against the wall. It is, to note, it is double-sided finished, which is nice. So this could be out in the open on both sides. But ours is going to be against the wall, right?
Well, it's also set up so that it can be left or right desk.
Exactly. That's what I just said.
No, you just said it could be out in the open.
Yeah, out in the This actually isn't too bad. Now what we need to do is we're going to take and we're going to put it on that. So the way it shows is it shows you to lay it on like this because that's probably a lot easier to do, but we're not going to do it that way. We're going to do it the hard way because ours is going to be coming off on an angle. And I think we're going to have to move this rug. All right, you got it.
You can probably set that down, right? You can't really see.
4 screws. And if they don't, then we got to adjust it. All right, so dowels. There were supposed to be 2 dowels that went in here, okay, in between these 2. So I forgot to do that. So don't forget to do that. Add the dowels, and I'm gonna add them. All right, so this is the desk. It's been a few weeks since we shot it, and I've been setting up the desk kind of slowly. Now, just wanted to quickly run down kind of how I feel about it. This is obviously where I keep my laptop. This does tend to move a little bit, and I have to just keep squaring it up with this down here because this does rotate. Not the biggest deal. If this was on maybe a rug, it wouldn't move as much, but then I wouldn't have this ability to slide around. Now, the height is right around 28 3/4. That's the height you have under here. So if you have a chair, you can measure that. As long as you're under that 28 3/4, you're good. I'll bring you over here so you can see this is kind of how it is. It's a little, you can see in a lot, you know, but I actually kind of wanted that. I didn't want drawers and stuff like that. I got these, I can put these, a link to these down below. I got these on Amazon, very good deal. They're just basically cardboard, but it's good enough for like you know, organizing things. I do want to label things and probably get this a little more organized. I was gonna get a bunch of these from Target. They're very expensive though, so I decided to go with these instead, but we'll see. This is kind of my, you know, you got receipts back there, all my camera equipment's in here, so I really like this setup actually. Kind of a living setup, but I really like the desk. I'll bring it back a little bit just so you can kind of see. You know, the one thing I'm not ecstatic about is that you can see all this, you know, from, let's say, my kitchen. So if you're sitting in my kitchen, you can see that, but you know, the way it is, you know, I really like the color. It actually does match our house. We do need to paint all this. We're gonna redo this room. But this was basically, you know, got to get this furniture in here before we do all that. So I like it. I highly recommend it. I think Costco did a good thing here. I will say it's very heavy, the box. So the guys at Costco definitely helped a lot. They actually loaded it in my truck, and then me and my neighbor carried it into the house. Installation was super simple. Even the shelves come installed. I have this little weird defect right here, which I don't think anyone would ever notice. But yeah, other than that, I really like it. I would recommend it. A lot of people have commented on it. I'm Mike, Family ITV Raw. Please subscribe to the channel if you saw this video. I'll put a link to this down below. It's a Costco link. It's not like affiliate or anything like that. I don't get anything back from it, but just to make it easy for you to find it. And I'm out.